Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I am so excited to have you for this video. Actually, this was supposed to be the first video of 2020. My previous video was actually supposed to go up on New Year's Eve and I went to New Year's Day, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna flow. It's gonna kind of be the main goal of mine this year, is to just go with the flow this year. Just relax, Erin, relax. But before we get started, I wanted to quickly introduce myself as like a fresh start, share a little bit about me, and if you're new here, this would be great to know, I guess, if you're watching me. And if you've seen me for years and years, then you probably already know all this stuff, but I am Erin. I created the Instagram, blog, and YouTube channel Absolutely Airs. I have been doing this since 2012, which is crazy to me, and I actually scrolled back last night on my Instagram to my very first post, and I shared a lot of pictures of my nails back then. And I don't have good nails, so I'm not sure why I did that. But here on my channel and my Instagram, I share a bunch of style and fashion and a little bit of beauty. Actually, I used to focus a lot on beauty. I've kind of steered away from that, but I'm still sharing some beauty stuff, some makeup, some skincare. I really love skincare. I love to share like kind of like decluttering tips and cleaning out tips. It's one of my favorite things to do in life. I love to clean and declutter, and you might, if you're an old bee, I don't want to say newbie, an old bee, is that a word? An old follower, then you might see me take a turn this year. We're gonna kind of go a little bit of a different direction with some content, so I hope you guys enjoy it. 2020 is going to be a great year, I have a feeling, and welcome. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe down below. Click that red button. But today I thought it would be fun to kind of reflect on 2019 and share with you guys some of my favorite purchases. And I guess this is kind of a reflection of 2019, what I really liked the most. But I have a lot of closet staples. I made a couple big purchases. I have a couple beauty items, a couple random things. So I thought I would share. Okay, the first thing I'm not gonna physically share and show because I shared it in my previous video, which was one of your favorite things, which is funny because it's literally one of my favorite things, is my Amazon pillow. Oh my God. My Amazon pillow, what would I do without you? And my silk pillowcase, which silk pillowcases are like crazy expensive. I almost pulled the trigger on one on Nordstrom, and it was so expensive. It was like, I don't even know, over $100. I was like, why would I buy a silk pillowcase that expensive when you could get one on Amazon for like $25? So my pillow and my pillowcase are one of my favorite things, and it's funny that it was one of yours because it is so good. So I'll link those down below and you guys can check it out yourself, or you can watch the previous video and kind of see me share it really quickly, but it is like literally life-changing. I highly suggest it. Other thing is my water bottle, my Hydro Flask. I cannot live without a water bottle now, and I was really picky on finally choosing one. You guys know I had shared, I think at the beginning of last year, a pink cup that I bought off Amazon. It was a huge pink cup, and I still love that cup. I still own it, still use it, but I just tend to use this more because of its like, I can just like hold it like this and wing it around and hold 10 things and hold all my kids and all that, and I won't spill anything. So that is kind of what I love this thing. And 2 years ago, I think in 2018, I made it a point to drink more water, and I have kept that. So I want to keep that this year as well. And such a great water bottle. I love it. It goes everywhere with me. My kids even know. It's like my phone and my water bottle have to go with me wherever I go. And if I'm missing one, my kids are like, Mom, your water bottle, you gotta get that. Like, thank you. Okay, moving on to a couple of beauty products that I loved for 2019 and that were new to me, that came into my life last year, and like I still use them. I can't live without them. Like, I don't know, there always has to have a backup, or like, I don't know, I can't function, I guess. The first thing is this little guy, which I thought was so overrated. I heard every blogger talking about it. I was like, it can't be that great. I don't know. But it is like, I can't live without it. My under eyes cannot go a day without this little baby. And it is the Tula I can't even read it. It's all wiped off. It is the Tula, I think it's called the Glow and Get It or Get It and Glow Eye Balm. And basically it is a cooling with like caffeine in it, brightening, it's like bright blue and iridescent eye balm that you can put on your eyes and kind of like press it into your under eye area, and it instantly depuffs and awakens you, and kind of, it almost looks a little highlighter-ish, so it kind of like gives you a little, I don't want to say coverage, but like just awakeness, and it is awesome. I literally, it was one of my struggles that I had ever since having my daughter. I just had like such puffy eyes and such like darkness and just like problem with my under eye area, and this completely, I swear, it like changed my under eyes. I cannot live without it. It is so good. I want to rave about it all day, but I won't. It's so good. Check it out yourself if you don't already own it. It's awesome. Okay, the second beauty product, I can't believe I have stuck to a self-tanning routine. I have stuck to a self-tanning routine since the beginning of 2019, which is crazy to me because I went through self-tanner phases. Like I would do it throughout the summer, maybe a little in the spring, and then I'd be like, ugh, this is too much to keep up. But I have actually kept it up the entire year and just like continued to use it, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love doing my little self-tanning routine. I do it once a week and it just keeps a little bit of color on me. I feel better. I don't know. I just feel better when I have a little bit of color and I'm not so like pale. So my favorite one ever that I purchased this year, and I like can't live without, is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express. It's the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the dark. So I love it because of the color, and I do like it. I was a little nervous to go with the dark shade, but I get fairly pale in the winter, and I just go less of it now. So in the summer I would use like lots of pumps all over and use a lot of it and just like soak in it basically. And now I just use it very sparingly and I rub it all over just to give me a little bit of color, and it's like such a beautiful tan. It doesn't look orange and I love it. So I highly suggest this. Now this says it's a 2-hour express. You're supposed to put it on for 2 hours and then rinse it off. I don't do that. I sleep in it. So I sleep in it overnight. I put it on right before bed, and then I wake up, I do my workout, and then I rinse it all off and kind of just shower myself and get it off, and it works much better that way. I actually tried it the way it said at first, and it kind of just rinsed off my body and didn't give me much color. So I highly suggest using it overnight, but such a good tanner. I absolutely love it. Okay, next up is a sweater that I'm actually wearing, and I'm not gonna like do a try on or anything because you've probably seen all of these things in a million videos, and if you haven't, probably look up any of my style videos. I've probably shared one of these items in one of those, or a favorites video, because I've shared these so much throughout the year. So the first one, like I said, is a sweater. It's from Free People. It's called the Easy Street tunic, I think it's called. But I actually bought this one in the pearl. I bought this in the summer, or like late summer in August, and I was obsessed with it. It was like my favorite. So naturally I bought the dark chocolate brown, and then on Black Friday they had like major deals, so I bought the black one too. So I have them in 3 colors. That's how much I love them. I live in them. I love them because they are great with leggings. They're oversized and cozy and comfy. They're not itchy at all. They can also go with denim. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. They're awesome, and I just love the weight of them as well. They're really just comfortable and like almost sweatpant like it's like a sweatpant sweater that is just comfortable. You can throw it on and it looks good. So love this sweater. It is probably my most worn sweater of the year. All right, next up is a t-shirt that I have shared and overshared and talked about, and I still talk about it. I don't know if it's available still. I should probably check that before I talk about it. But it is this Aerie tee. It is called their like distressed boyfriend tee, I believe. And it is a oversized crew neck t-shirt that is incredibly soft. I think I had like every color they ever made. They're so comfortable. They are just like my favorite t-shirt I've ever worn. Like I said, they're just like buttery soft. They are not heavy. They don't sweat you out. They are a little bit oversized, but I find that they're not like swallowing and boxy. They're actually really long, so you can wear them with leggings, but you can also wear them and tuck them into skirts. You can tuck them into denim. You can live in them. I love them. I love this t-shirt so much. I've never loved a t-shirt so much in my life, and I know I've talked about this t-shirt all year long, but I just love them. And I own them, and I actually own like 2 or 3 of the white and 2 of the black and like every other color. So there you go. All right, next up is a pair of shorts that is no longer available, but I thought I would share because I just love them and I wore them all summer long. They are from Abercrombie, and they are their high-rise, I think they were called like the mid-length high-rise short or something. So they were a little bit longer. They were still a high-rise, and they were actual like cotton denim. And I love them. They are just the best. I own them in like a bunch of other like colors and washes, but I just love them. They were so good, and I hope they bring them back this year. I actually think they already have a couple shorts out. One was an ultra high rise, which I don't like their ultra high rise. I just like their normal high rise. But they have some really great denim, I have to say. They have some of the best denim I've ever tried. Another denim that I absolutely love this year is actually a straight leg jean, which I got from Everlane, and they are called the Cheeky Straight Jeans. I love them, and particularly in this wash, I have found I've worn these with so many things. They are so flattering on. They are a high-rise jean that is straight, but they taper at the bottom. They're not too wide at the bottom. They're so flattering. The butt pockets are so flattering on. They just look so good. They look so good on so many different shapes too, and sizes, and I've seen them on other people and they just look so good. They're such nice quality, and I love them. I've worn them so much this year, and I'm so happy I have them. So such a great purchase I made. Okay, another life-altering piece I added to my closet that I did, I think it was fall time, maybe like late summer, early fall, was a legging video. I did a whole legging video. I shared a bunch of different leggings. I compared them. I shared with you guys material and fit and compression and all that. And I discovered the Lululemon Align legging, and I will never go back. I don't know where I've been. I know a lot of people are on this bandwagon, but I was late to the game, and I apologize because this is so good. They're the most buttery soft leggings I've ever felt in my life. There's nothing that compares. I've tried the airy ones. I've tried different ones that compare to it. No, these are like it. Just invest in one at least, and oh, they're just like, they're not, okay, so these are the Align leggings. These, I believe they're meant for like everyday yoga, like being comfortable, I guess. So I definitely agree with that. They're not for really working out. I don't work out in them. I just kind of lounge in them and wear them for every day. I'll wear them with sweaters. I'll wear them out and about and things like that. But I love them. They're so good. I have it in this little print, and I also have the black. And then actually for Christmas, I have to share, I got the Wonder Unders. So you Lululemon lovers out there, I got the Wonder Unders that I'm gonna try out for actually working out. So I guess the Wonder Unders are for working out. And yeah, I'm really excited to try these. So if you are a Lululemon nut and you love their leggings, let me know if you like the Wonder Unders, but I loved the Align. They were so good. Okay, speaking of working out, probably very strangely, my favorite shoe purchase of the year were my running shoes that I bought in the springtime, and I love them. I know most of you runners out there hate to hear that I ran in Nikes, but I had a pair of Nikes that they discontinued a year ago, I think, and I loved running in them though. They were so comfortable to my feet. I loved them, and I never had any like pain problems or anything. And then I discovered these shoes. They are the Brooks They are called the Ghost, I believe. The Ghost. And they're super gross. Sorry. They're really disgusting. But I love these for running, and I'm a big runner. I love to run outside and get my run in. Actually, one of my goals for 2020 is to run another half marathon. But I love these. They're so, so good to run in. The tread on them are really nice. They've worn really, really well with all my running that I did this summer. So they're good. They're really great running shoes if you're looking for some. These are it. They're good. And then the last two things I'm going to share are big purchases that I made this year. I'm like looking shocked because I can't believe I did it. I saved really hard and I worked hard for these, and I knew I wanted actually exactly both of these in my closet, and I wanted them in so many different ways. I worked so hard for them, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy I did. I look back and I don't regret it at all. I'm so happy they're in my life. So the two designer bags, the most recent one was my Chloe Faye bag that I have in the tobacco shade. I love this bag. I just like hold it and like look at it and like hug it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. I think it's such a pretty bag, and I use it really more for like not special occasions, but like if we're going out to dinner or if we're doing something. Like, I don't use it for like an everyday bag, but you can use it for an everyday bag. But I love it. It's just so cute, and I love it. It's so like buttery soft too. So love that. And then my other purchase, which was a huge purchase, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to be like my everyday, I'm going to use this thing every single day bag. And I knew it was like really hard to find. It was really hard to find for a while here. I think it's still hard to find. But it is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse, I believe it's called. But I love this bag. I love it. I just love it so much. I love it. I use it like every single day. It is just such a great bag. It holds so much, and it goes crossbody so I can be hands-free with my kids and stuff. And I love it. It was a big purchase. It's a very, very big purchase, but I'm so happy I did it because, again, I use this thing every single day. All right, guys, so that is it for my top purchases that I made that are my favorite for 2019. I'm so excited for 2020. There's good things to come. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.